Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulaelia, and welcome back to Prison Architect. This series kind of took a little break, but there was just a release not too long ago of the next alpha version, which added drug addictions and a couple of other things related to like losing conditions, etc. So I figured I might as well jump back in, take a look at what's going on with my prison, and see what sort of things we can do about it. So, if you recall, it's been a little bit, but last time we added in this high security, this max security section here, and we fenced it all off with good fencing, and they have their own separate yard from everyone. They have their own separate canteen from everyone. So that's all well and good. If we take a look, we've got 8 out of the 10 prisoners, so we're nearly ready to get a grade on our prison. As you can see here, we got some contraband. There was some spoons that were some stolen spoons. But all in all, this prison is functioning pretty well. We're operating at a very good profit. Thanks to all the prisoners we have. We have a number of guards. We're having some water utility issues, it appears. It looks like water is not quite strong enough to flow all the way across, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is request some pipes be constructed along like that. We'll get a couple of workmen on it. Here comes some dude with a pipe, and there's a guard coming to let them in. Alright, so he's done his job. There's a bunch of other workmen coming in, and there's the one workman going out there. Has that fixed our water issues? There we go. That's good. Alrighty. So, if I recall, I've got my education reform going. So let's take a look at our... Here we go. Education reform program. I've got a bunch of prisoners in it. But no one's finished yet because it's kind of a long thing. We don't have anyone in the queue for Alcoholics Anonymous or methadone or behavioral therapy. The general education, they must have completed the foundation education class, so we'll go ahead and let that run. But we need to build a workshop so we can start producing some goods. And as I said last time, I was thinking of putting the workshop in right here. So that is what we're going to do. Actually, let's put it in right here. It doesn't have to be too big. Is this guy on a patrol? Is that what this is? Where are my deployment guard patrols? Armed patrols. Yes, he is. So let's let's have him get out of the way, and we'll have this building be something along the lines of this. Why not? And we'll put in a door, and we'll put in some paving stones, and we'll put in a couple of outside lights. Why not? Why not? I mean, we got a whole bunch of money. We can just go ahead and start building this workshop. It'll just be for those prisoners who are interested in such activities. It won't be mandatory by any means. Alright, boosh. Okay, we're gonna need some electricity. Oh, we already got electric cable running right under the building wall. Alright, and the electricity reaches. That's great. So let's go ahead and define this as a Workshop? Workshop. So we got a workshop. Let's go ahead and we also need an exports section. So we'll make garbage and exports share a spot there. Alright, so we need workshop saw, workshop press, and table. Alright. So workshop saws. Let's go ahead and do 3 of those. Workshop tables. And regular tables as well. There we go. And we will also you can't rotate carpenter's tables, it looks like, which is a shame. So I'll go ahead and I'll put 2 carpenter's tables in there. Why not? And we'll you know what? Just to round it off, we'll put in a full table in there like that. All right, there we go. Okay. So another one of the changes is if I come into the regime, you can now see that the max sec, min sec, and normal categories are different. So we can now tailor our regimes to the various peoples. So for example, I'm going to have min sec have a different shower time and eat time than the normal people. I don't believe I have any. What's my? Yeah, I have no normal prisoners, so that's fine. But you know, I can do things like this now. Likewise, I can. Let's see here. Let's change up. Let's do some work hours here. Let's do some shower hours here. And let's do a sleep, and let's do an eat. So the max sec people don't get any free time. They get 2 hours of yard time, and they get 2 meals every day, and they get some shower time. But they got 3 blocks of work, as opposed to just having 2 blocks of work. So etc., etc., etc. Things we can do of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some cabling in here. Just to get the workshop finished off, and I can come into the programs and I can start a workshop safety program. There we go. It's got some people in it. That's perfect. So the workshop, while it is going to be in the max security area, it is not going to be in the. It's not going to be max security only. Rather, might as well grab up the rest of this stuff. So bam. Alright, so as you can see, the demand for stuff is low. That's good. We're going to be getting a few more high-risk prisoners in the morning, because we've got plenty of space for them here. And we're out of power. Of course we are. So let's go ahead and examine our power grid. Our power grid situation is okay, we got room for more capacitors. That's good. And we'll go ahead and round it off here. Let's just buy a bunch. Let's put them all on. It might be worth switching over max sec to its own power grid at some point in the future. Alright, and there we go. Power has been restored. Excellent. Our CCTV monitors, for some reason, are not functioning. Alright, we just had to get them to walk around inside there again, looks like. Our danger levels are low, that is good. Our infirmary is okay. Everybody is sleeping. Okay. Yeah, so in the future, perhaps we might put another power station out here or something. Like clear out this fence a bit, drag this over, put another power station here, and have this be on its own separate power supply. Maybe even a separate water supply. I don't know if that's something we want to bother with. But it is an option, of course. It's an option. Because you can only have so many capacitors on your power station before you blow a fuse, as it were. So what else can we do? Let's take a look at our grants. The prison manufacturing facility. So let's go ahead and take that. Produce 30 license plates. That's great. Crack down on drugs. Tool cleanup. Short-term investment. A cell block C. We might think about a cell block C, but we'll have this manufacturing one running. We got our workshop. We got a course going, so we'll have some people in the workshop. And as you can see now, it tells you what time it is for various people. So if we come into our regime, it is now work hours. Work begins at 4 a.m. for the max sec prisoners. Should they have work that they go do? I don't know if we have any programs that are running at 4 in the morning. No, we do not have any programs running at 4 in the morning, but we do have that time period if we so desired to have anything running at 4 in the morning. Alright, we're researching stuff, of course. Danger level is low and is increasing. 33 prisoners have serious complaints. If it has to do with the food, it looks like we've got plenty for people to eat. They just need to take their time and have at it. Now it's time for max security prisoners to eat. There we go. Yep, so it was these last few max security prisoners that were lowering down our prisoners being fed bar. Alright, so I'm going to turn off prisoner intake. We have 16 maximum risk prisoners that are arriving. And they should be automatically assigned some cells. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hire a bunch more guards. Just because we need them running around now. We've got a pretty high prison population and we didn't have a whole lot of guards. We also don't have a whole lot of gardeners, so we'll go ahead and hire a couple of gardeners, and we'll hire a couple more janitors as well. And we can hire one more armed guard. Alright, so now we've got 4 armed guards. We've got 3 armed patrols going on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put an armed patrol in the max security prison yard, just for giggles, because we can. There's a class in session, it looks like. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people in there, though. I could have sworn that our program had more people in it. Guess they weren't showing up. Alright, so the workshop safety class looks like we can have more than... we can have one more run of that, and it should be good. But this prison is actually pretty good as it were. I mean, we could leave it as this, and I don't see us having any major incidents. So of course the thing we need to do is to expand rapidly and try and, you know, really increase the amount of what's going on. And we can do that, of course, by having a normal security prison block, self-contained unit with canteen, kitchen, and yard, and all that stuff, and put it out here in the back. And what's going on here? We got some janitors running around the fence, doing some janitorial, or those gardeners doing some gardening work. For some reason the CCTV cameras aren't exactly working right, which is weird. But okay. It's now time to eat. Max security prisoners are coming back in to eat. What's the... Yeah, their eat time starts a little bit before everyone else's eat time. They don't have that hour of free time that everyone else does. Basically, I want to see if this workshop safety class pans out, and if people are able to go through with it. I'm gonna do some deployments. I want to put 5 guards in here, and I want to have 1 guard deployed out here at all times as well. So you got a guard. We can take that 1 guard out because we got an armed guard in there now. Let's have a guard in there, I guess. And let's have a put a 3rd guard in there. Okay, we have this 1 guard patrol there. That's good. So we got the taser rollout. So you can see all of our guards now are carrying tasers in case there's a riot or what have you. There we go. Our guard on patrol must be back. There he is. For some reason, this CCTV camera is not revealing objects. So I'm going to have this dismantled. Please, and I'll replace it. If I can get someone out here to do that, that'd be swell. Because of the cleaning, stacks of bleach aren't showing up for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and set it back up right where it was. And I want to put... I think we need to get more CCTV cameras. So we need a CCTV monitor. You can now put these a whole lot closer to each other and have them work right. You can see like they can overlap somewhat here in the corners. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one up like this. And so someone will be in to install that here shortly. And that should give us 9 cameras. Yep, 9 cameras. Alright, so I'm going to put a CCTV camera in here. And where else should I put some CCTV cameras? Let's put one out here on the outside. Let's put 2 actually. Let's put both of them on the outside. We can move them later if we want. Auto saving. Here he comes, installing the CCTV camera. Boosh. Alright, workshop is now covered by CCTV. And oh, these outside need some power, of course, of course. So we'll go ahead and request some wire up to be done. We got one prisoner in lockdown. I wish you could click on this and see it. Are they in solitary? Nope. Alright, well, since all the prisoners are eating, or sleeping, not eating, I can't really see what's going on. And there we go, our external CCTV cameras are functioning as expected. Excellent, excellent. Alright. So I think this is a pretty good spot to stop. Next time we can build our medium medium security prisoner wing section. Hopefully the workshop will start getting started. The class should be done pretty soon. So that'll be it for this time, guys, and I will see you guys next time.